Robotropolis is a strange half-found footage, half-Sunday sci-fi 3am B-movie hybrid that was released in 2011, just over a month before Real Steel, so I can't imagine that Boku Films, the production company, were using the silent tactics for this one. So this just adds to this movie's already confusing production, to be quite honest. Either way, Chris Hatton, who had only one previous movie under his belt 12 years prior, took on the reins for Robotropolis, and surprisingly, its initial release must have been good enough because it managed to spawn an unofficial sequel called Battle of the Damned that managed to star Dolph Lundgren. Okay then, so let's see what Robotropolis is actually all about, and can I just say, this cover is fucking awesome. I really like mechs. So we start this movie off with some fan footage of a guy in a field. He gets to a bit of a path with smash plates all over it. Well, he then stumbles across a body, I think, and then he spots a robot. Oh my god. And then actually, I don't even know, but he dies. This is where other people would pretend it's the end of the film and end of the video, but look at the fucking time bar. It's pretty clear it's not. During the opening credits, we're showing robots being built, quite similar to the TV show Westworld's opening. So I'm on to you, HBO. It's pretty clear that you guys need to copy people's shit. Oh fuck, I'm not going to get too much into this, but yes, GNN is awfully similar to CNN, but I'm from the UK, so that's not really a big deal over here, but I do know of its existence, so thank you, internet.
Hello, I'm Christiane Neveu.
Oh, hello, I'm Josh.
Newtown is owned by Mega National Industries.
Okay, as soon as that's said, I thought of District 9, which I fucking love, but has there ever been a morally good company with Mega in the name? I mean, for fuck's sake, they mine oil. They've just gotta be evil.
Robots have been integrated into the lives of the local community.
Where the robots?
That's right, I said robots.
Yeah, I know, but my question still stands. Where are the robots? Oh, that's the robots. While Chris is on the camera, we keep cutting back to the news team behind the scenes who are just annoying fucks. They then pack up.
I think they'd let me take one home if I asked nicely.
Wait, speak up, ladies. I didn't quite get that.
Sorry, Danny, girl talk.
No, it wasn't. That was just rude. Right, quickly, roll call.
Jason!
Chris, which is close to Chris R. Danny and Lisa. We are one Tommy away from making this movie absolutely awesome. They interview a few residents of Newtown and this guy gushes about the robots.
Come on, robots. Doesn't get better than that, right?
Yeah, there is, dude. Robots with boobies.
I didn't like it one bit. And now?
Yo, check that side eye.
Robots even walk children to school.
Right, I understand security and working on oil platforms because it's dangerous, but walking children to school? I feel like these super expensive machines are being used for any reason now.
Robots.
Robots.
Robots. This guy is the CEO of Mega National Industries. He explains he wants to release all the robots to the public, but the news lady gets suspicious.
Do you have one at home?
Well, I'm not in any one place long enough.
Bada boom!
Fuck, dude, what? He doesn't have a robot because he travels a lot. What do you want?
See, there's a friendly game of soccer going on behind me.
Actually, I'm not even going to start.
You might notice something different about one of the players.
Whoa, that's fucking racist, love. While this bird waffles about nothing, one of the players headbutts the solid metal robot, so it fucking shoots him.
I'm being told that the robot has just shot a man on the field. I didn't see it myself.
Just turn around!
There it is. The robot.
Yep, you're sharp.
Over what we can now clearly see is a man.
Love, are you even on the same planet? We knew it was a person.
Chris, we're going to replay.
So news media does what news media does, have a small 2-second bit of news and it just stretches it out and repeats it over and over. It makes you think, is this a dark jab at outdated media, or are they just using this to pad the film out? I don't even need to ask that, you already know it's to pad the film out. But the robot comes towards them, really slowly, but it just leaves. Obviously the CEO is not happy about this being broadcast, just as the football players return for one of the funniest moments in this film.
You just shot him.
I knew this would happen.
I told him no bots. Yeah? No bots. No bots. No bots. No bots. No bots.
Look, are you seeing what I'm seeing? That is an angry mob there.
Fucking where? There's like 6 guys. Gordon comes down to shut down the broadcast. They threaten him just as the news team start filming their conversation, so they retract everything they said. So he leaves and that scene went somewhere?
Oh, booyah!
Wow. And just in case we miss what's happened, another news network interviews our news team about what's just happened. So this story gets repeated again. Midway through, the crowd point at something.
It's 2 robots.
The news team are then told that the robots are going to take them away, so everyone leaves except for Sky, and then the robots escort Sky away. They interview an expert on robots, who is the worst actor in this movie.
Your reaction to the breaking story?
I'm shocked. Stunned.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. They get to the robot centre and another bullshit conversation about everything that's already happened happens again. Again. They speak to one of the workers in the facility.
In case something goes wrong.
Yeah.
Like today.
Today?
Don't you know?
No, I don't know.
One of your robots killed a man.
Again.
Again!
Oh, you dumb fucked up now. And just like that, the town goes to shit.
We are in the robot bay. A lot of robots here.
No! You are kidding. And Sky turns up with another robot. She starts slagging it off, which it doesn't fucking like, so it shoots her. And the rest of the robots then wake up, and we get into the less boring part of this movie. Gordon is then told that the robots on the oil platform are going completely crazy. Danny and Chris then escape.
Short circuit!
Yeah.
Meltdown!
Yeah.
Robot revolution!
These are all better titles than Robotropolis. But not as good as Nuclear Hurricane, which Neil from the Czech Republic had sent me, along with a card from his hometown, so... Neil, you're a top bloke. So the robots have gone completely crazy, attacking everyone they see. Jason rings Chris, and it's made clear to us that they used to be a thing, but they are not anymore. But this is a movie about killer robots, so I really don't care.
I'm telling you to keep it safe, mate.
Mate, did you just say mate? Mate. And the oil platform blows up.
It's like the end of the world.
How would you know what that looks like? Gordon gets told about the platform, and you know what? I actually feel for this guy. He never expressed an evil ulterior motive or anything. He genuinely does seem like a good guy, so it's confusing why this movie portrayed him as a bad person. Except that now he's lost the plot.
10,000 people have just been blown to Kingdom Come.
Funny that! So a toy helicopter leaves the building with Jason to go and find Chris and Danny. She phones in to recap everything again.
Families being gunned down in their homes. Bodies falling from the sky.
You know when you're watching a low budget movie, when they are telling you things that you'd rather see instead of just showing you. Oh boy. Really? I understand some of the robots having guns and stuff, but a fucking flamethrower? What real world practical use could that actually have?
Alright, let's see it.
No, I'm fine. It's not as bad as it looks.
Is this really the right time for you to get your penis out? Actually, he got attacked by a bot. Obviously. Under the clearly fake fog effects, nothing of interest happens until a bot comes in and then just fucks off. And then Jason stumbles into the centre of a volcano. You know, movie, that hiding your shitty special effects under even worse shittier special effects just doesn't work. Jason then finds a leg, and whoever lost that must be hopping mad. I'm really not funny. Nope. They hear a scream, so they go to save whoever it is, and then Jason stumbles across somebody's birthday party, and a little girl runs by, just as a bot covered in blood turns up.
Try to relax. It will only hurt for a moment.
Okay, and then they fight the robot. Kinda. So Chris puts a shirt over its head and they smash the fuck out of it.
Where's your camera?
A robot ate it.
Why would it eat a camera? They all leave to get on the chopper.
Hey, wait! You hear that? Oh!
How? They have a go at stitching Danny up, and plan B is to go and hide in the jungle. But they are being watched. So they do one last broadcast and it's fucking boring. Why do all found footage movies do this? If it was zombies or robots or whatever, that battery would have been dead a long time ago and used as a fucking weapon. I'd be long gone. The robots aren't too happy about this, and neither is Gordon.
God damn it!
They make it to some bushes as dog robots hunt them down. Chris then stumbles across a bunch of people hiding in cylinder things. What are these things actually called? They're in a lot of these bad movies, I want to know. They weren't dog robots after all. And bye, Danny. Gordon works out that somebody fucked with the code, so he starts on his partner.
All of this together. They were mine first.
worse.
Oh, alright mate, calm down. He's then taken away, never to be seen again in this movie. Oh, okay then. Gordon the sweaty man starts transferring a kill code to all the bots as Jason and Chris are being hunted, and after about 10 solid minutes of running away, they stare at the burning platform as the robots approach and... You fucking what? That's actually how the movie ends. So that was Robotropolis, a poorly shot, poorly written, poorly CGI'd movie that just seems to repeat itself over and over again. It's pretty hard to watch something like this and not compare it to iRobot or District 9, but when you watch shitty low budget movies you really need to. The first half of this movie is slow and boring and it repeats itself, the other half is just filler of people moving, and the first half is just slow and boring and repeats itself, repeats itself, repeats it. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you do have any suggestions, drop them in the comments, and if I do make a video about that film, I'll make sure to give you a shout out. Apart from that, thank you for all the support. My name is Josh. I don't have a sign off, so go away. And I don't have a funny outro.